Zo, nu.
Nu.
Now it works, yeah? Yes, yes, yes. Hello, folks. Can you hear sound?
Yes,
Yay!
great.
Awesome. Happy anniversary. Have a great stream.
Yes.
And have fun.
Thank you. Han kan vara här.
Ja. You wanted to be in the stream as well.
Yeah, of course, Fenris wanted to be here. I'm sorry for the bumpy start. It's I think as soon as I come in the close vicinity of our computer, things just don't work. Yesterday, nothing worked. I had to download other software that also then didn't work, and we had to just simply give up after 45 minutes of also wasting you guys' time. So once again, my apologies for all this hassle. And well, yeah, it is our anniversary. Now it's one day late, but yay! FLOORWORLD is 1 year old. Lots of amazing things have happened in just 1 year. And of course, just a couple of days ago, Invincible came to you guys as well. So of course, we have a lot to talk about. I see a lot of you guys have been already chatting about. Really good to see you all. Well, see your writing anyway. Yeah, I'm happy we're finally here making it work. Yeah, so I had a couple of really fun numbers that I thought of maybe to share with you guys, because when you become a member, we're going to plant you a tree, right? And so we've been looking into how many people joined from the very get-go, from the very first start. And that means we can plant 315 trees. And of course, every period we will keep looking in the updates and keep making sure that more plants get planted. So just that makes me warm-hearted, because it makes actual difference if you think of how a forest of 315 trees would look like. We just created a forest together. Now, that's cool. I would say that's super cool. Hey, families. Yeah, let's see if he wants to hang. You can see him still in the background. Hey, boys. Kom maar hier. Kom dan. Ja, hé. Hé. Hé, daar kom dan. Ja, dat snap je niet, hè? Nee. Nee. It's always good to have him around. Yeah, so 315 trees. A lot of activity on FLOORWORLD. 6,103 users. 10,031 posts. 131,036 comments. And 118,978 likes. Now that is activity, I would say. Thank you for that. It's definitely up and running, and we're still here. So I'm super, super proud of that. I'm so happy. So thank you so much for this wonderful FLOORWORLD and everything that has come of that. So that is the first celebration we have. I've been talking a bit, and then I've been petting my dear dog. I can see you guys are writing, but I was wondering if there is in our group here members that have been here from that very, very first start. So one of those 315 members. Ooh. I don't know where the trees are planted, to be honest. That's the organization. I will take care of that, but let us find out, because that's a very good question. Yes, here. Proud to be an original, yes. Well, I guess everyone is, but there are only the 315 first ones. So good to see you guys. Many first-timers that are still here and active on the chat. That's super, super nice. Many of you are wondering how I'm doing. I'm doing pretty okay. I guess I've been doing better before. It's been a lot, really, from everything that has been happening in a sort of non-stop to touring to coming home. But I'm slowly settling more into, well, home life in a way. of course, since I'm about to release Paragon, there is a lot of attention needed on that front as well, which I'm looking forward to bite back into. I kind of needed a small break from everything, like everyone always does, a good little holiday, and that's really gave me new energy. And one step at a time. So my health is good, really good. So fortunately, everything is working, and back to health. Everything, is as it should be. So I think after the news I got earlier in last year, I will never take that for granted if I ever did. So yeah, thanks for asking, guys, and thanks for caring. It really, really matters. Yeah. Of course, I'm very curious to hear what you think of Invincible, both the song as the video. I'm sure if you want to tell you a little bit about that song, because it's not like I have a personal experience with PTSD. I just know a lot of people who have it. But I do want to extra state that this song is not just about PTSD. It's about any also physical, injury you can suffer in the line of duty, and whether that's in the military or the police, firefighters, people that have really dedicated their lives to help others, help and protect others, and in the line of that got damaged physically or mentally. That is something that I think should be remembered as often as possible. And then I soon came to realize that when it comes to PTSD, that is not just related to military or any kind of force, like a police force or firefighters, but there are a lot of people that have PTSD. Also people, of course, that were in war crimes, suffered a fire at home or fire somewhere else, anything that has traumatized you. And I think it's very easy to forget once you're in that darkness that must be around you, where something else has taken over your life. Something has happened and you have no control over it, but it's still controlling your life. It must be absolutely horrible. And that is where I wanted to write an empowering lyric, and that's what Invincible became. And Hannes took it and made the video as he did, and visualized the message even stronger, I think. So I'm very grateful for that. So I just wanted to share that line of thought with you guys. Let's see here. It's a great song. I love this song, amazing song, and helped with emotional roller coasters. I'm so happy with how much you guys rate, but I can't always keep track. So Hannes indeed made this video. The song was great. Quit service after a flood mission because it was too much for me. I guess I have needed someone to tell me I'm invincible earlier. Yes. Well, it comes from within. That's the thing I wanted to kind of express, that the strength comes from within, and it's great to have help. It's important to get recognition, but it's still going to be up to the person suffering from whatever trauma or physical trauma you might have had to fix it. It's an internal process of acceptance and being flexible enough to bounce back into an altered life. And if you can see yourself as invincible, you're beautiful, regardless of the things that broke and will probably stay broken. Hopefully that will help a bit. Thank you for your lovely reactions. Really, I'm trying to read as fast as I can. Can never really read them all out loud, but here is a message coming up about the cruise. I'll come back to that later. Love the sweater. Thank you. It's new. I had to read it myself. Yeah, broken but beautiful. I saw a lot of people quote that also on the websites and of course on FLOORWORLD. Um, yeah, I think that is the essence of the message. Someone's asking if I wrote the song myself. Yes, I did. So the lyrics are mine, and the melody and the song itself I wrote with Gordon Groothede, and also Wouter Hardy. So the three of us, if I remember correctly now. Yes, I do. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and the idea actually it started with a request for me to sing on the Invictus Games, which is an initiative from Prince Harry, as an awareness for the sacrifices within the, well, in this case more military focused. And every year somewhere in the world the Invictus Games take place. It was supposed to happen in 2020 in The Hague, but pandemic. So they postponed it, and then they asked me, and I said yes, and actually started working on this song. But then Nightwish replanned shows that had to replan and be replanned, and everything ended up coming together in a way that I could not do those Invictus Games, unfortunately. But the song is still there, and the inspiration came from there, of course, works worldwide. And as I said, it's not just a military-oriented theme. I got a nice compliment on my hair, thank you. Yeah, it's growing. I should have cut it off earlier. It seems like to just give it an extra spurt. And it's very, very nice to have. It's still a bit weird to headbang, I have to admit. There's a lot less to move around, but it's actually easier, so I won't complain on that end. If I enjoyed the European tour, yes, I really did. Even though it was a very rough tour, it started 3 weeks only after my surgery, so that meant that I was not in a physical great shape. I still had pain and I was quite tired, and we kicked the tour off with 4 shows on a row with a lot of traveling in between, so that was tough. But the music and just, everyone in my band and crew, and also you guys as audience, just really made a massive difference. And as I sort of, noticed that, okay, I can actually do this, the more, confident I sort of became to, okay, I can pull this off. I'm not gonna break down or anything. I can do this. So that was super, super nice to feel. And from there, it became more and more fun. The energy returned, the pain went away, or almost went away. And we went to these lovely Christmas markets on days off, which, has nothing to do with shows, but it's about having fun and having fun together, sharing that as a band, drinking glühwein on markets and everywhere in Europe. So that was a wonderful extra there. So yeah, I really enjoyed the tour. And speaking about the cruise, so yeah, that's coming up. We're doing the 70 tons of metal. I have to be very honest with you guys, since I'm in with family, I'm a bit skeptical about the whole thing. I would never go on a cruise personally. Just the idea to be stuck on a boat for days is not for me. Not that I'm afraid of boats, I just don't like to be stuck in something. And I know it's going to be huge, but I'm also not a great fan of huge herds of people. That's not my place to relax. As you guys know, I'm the nature girl. Put me in the woods by myself and I'm doing better than on a boat with thousands of people. But what I hear from everybody, other bands, everyone that's been there, it's an absolute experience and I'm gonna love it. So I will need to leave my skepticism behind and just take it for what it is, and maybe come back and say you guys were right. I hope so. I've never been on a cruise, writes Freddie. No, me neither. I mean short ones between like Finland and Sweden. We had the Nightwish cruise even once there, and I've done that with Raskasta Joulua, the Finnish project I done a couple of times. but never anything of this size, and not really in the Caribbean either. So I'll be bringing my sunscreen. I burn as soon as I smell the sun, so I'll be hiding in the shade somewhere. How long am I going to be on the boat? I think it's like 4 days, so it's not crazy long. But yeah, let's see. Of course, there's barely any internet, so if I just want to hide in my cabin and stream movies, I can. So I need to be prepared. I'll bring a good book. Maybe I can bring pick up knitting, which makes no sense if your friend is Johanna Kurkula and she knits, Auri wear. Yeah, after that, you can also try yourself a little bit, but it's kind of pointless with her talent. I'm sure you guys have seen it, and if you didn't, I can warmly recommend her website. Everything from Auri, and she has, or Johanna's website, but she has Auri Wear. That's where the green hat that you've been seeing online comes from as well. Yeah, just fantastic stuff. And speaking of stuff, I don't know if you've noticed my ring. It's a Christmas present. Let's see if we can. Yeah, it's like a phoenix that Hannah surprised me with, and it comes all the way from Australia. Yeah, I like the phoenix idea because I kind of always thought of myself in that sense, because a burnout makes you definitely shut down everything, and from the ashes I rose and joined Nightwish. So I've always had that. That's also where the owl on my right arm stands for. And so this ring, has a special meaning apart from the fact it's a unique, beautiful piece of work. It's in silver, and it comes from Curiosity Merchants in Melbourne. And her name is, it's Curiosity Merchants. Yeah, super nice. Zora Bell made this, so it's as far as I know, a one-off piece. Absolutely fantastic jewelry and a wonderful Christmas present. So, did you guys have a nice Christmas or holidays, for that matter, Yuletide? Just relaxing at home, perhaps, or escaping the chaos and sitting on a remote island somewhere, or I would love to know how your holidays were. Yeah, things. Yeah, Hannes is a keeper. Yeah, I agree. I married him, that's why. Did I read Harry Potter? No, actually, no, I didn't. I think I was a tiny bit too old when that came, and so later I saw the movies. Christmas was good. Nice Christmas, very good. Lots of food and alcohol, very good. Just relax with the family. Oh, moving to a new home at Christmas, jeez. Remote island of Britain. Yeah, very remote. At least from the Dutch shore, she can't see it, so it must be remote. Spent with the parents. Son over for Christmas. Working and working. Hopefully you get some other time off. Relaxing. Very nice. No, I went a bit too fast, but someone wrote, when I beat my PTSD, I will get a tattoo of a phoenix. I think that's a beautiful idea. Very good idea. I'm a lot older and I've read all the Harry Potter books. Yeah, well, fair enough. I guess the movies came before I realized there were books, and I thought it was for kids, and then I realized it wasn't. So, but I totally love it. We got a puppy. Ooh, nice. Lazy Christmas. Lazy. Does Freya like the new song? She actually does, yes. And Freya enjoyed Christmas a lot, yeah. We had Santa coming in. Oh, here's Santa. Sick at Christmas. That's a bummer. Of course, by the time you finally get to relax, your whole system says, yes, thank you. Now I'm gonna take my break. I was in a small house in the Ardennes in Belgium. That's super nice. It's beautiful there. Hey, here's spend New Year's with friends I met on FLOORWORLD. How nice that is. Oh, escape rooms. Those are so much more fun. So much fun. I want to have more time to do that more often. We once did it with Nightwish. It was really hilarious. We were not great, but we had a lot of fun. Nice. A lot of good holiday vibes there. Very nice. It already feels like a long time ago, but yeah. Please come to the UK with your solo shows. We're actually working on that. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, but we're working on it. I go so fast. It's a luxury problem, guys. I'm very happy it's finally working, though. So I can actually scroll a bit back up. There was one question I could barely finish reading. Now I can't find it. Yeah, here's the question. Would your current life look very different if you didn't perform in Best of Songers 2019? And would you still write your own songs and release a solo album like you do now? That's a great question, because I actually think I wouldn't. Not the way I have, and I would not have had the time that I had, also thanks to the pandemic, actually, to kind of search for that sound and find the right team. I would then maybe very soon have realized that it's too much and pull the plug, or just not find the right people to work with, and keep my insecurity about the songwriting as I had in the beginning. So yeah, I think I really needed that push, and the love that I got from, well, my audience in general, but surely the Dutch audience was for me a great push. And of course, I've been since saying yes to a solo career and yes to a solo album, trying to find my balance between Nightwish and that. But I'm very happy I did that, because I do really love the freedom that I have within my own songs and within my solo career. Whereas I never felt like I was locked up in Nightwish, not at all. But it's a completely different format, and it's a different way of working. And to have both is the best of both worlds for me. So yeah, I wanted to answer that. That was a good question. Here's a good question too. Which stuff helped you to get rid of the burnout? Excluding time. Time is essential. You'll just need it regardless. And I think you'll need good help. You can't do it by yourself. It would be great if there is an early diagnose, that it doesn't have to become an entire burnout, that you're overworked, all the stages before an actual total burnout total crash can be avoided. So the awareness of the states, all the stages, and even of yourself, but you're going to be the last person to notice. That's the problem of it. That would already do a lot, and once you're down there, yeah, you're gonna just have to cancel everything and realize the most important thing, and that's your own health, and you build up life from there. And as you climb out of it, that still has to maintain your priority, even if you start adding things back onto your life. And the moment you start to realize, shit, there's too much, you have to be able to take things back out, at least for the time being, and able to rebalance yourself. And that is a absolute important knowledge that I wish we would learn in schools. It's great to learn where the capital of China is, or what it's called, which I can't remember at this moment, because I find it so much more important to know how I function, and for everyone, how you actually learn how to work, and learn how to not work, learn how to relax. These things you'll learn in a crash course in a burnout situation. And yeah, and that is a lesson for a lifetime that you will have to take with you, and keep being honest to yourself afterwards. Let's see. Eve. Nice. People reacting on the sweaters, the beautiful Christmas sweaters that are completely, yeah, as incorrect as it should be for Christmas. I loved it. Of course, I got one too. Nice and warm too. Perfect. Will you sing songs from Sing Mine and Song for us on tour? In the German, so on the German leg, yes. So in Germany and Switzerland and Austria, I will pick up a few of those because, yeah, it will be fun to do that. And hopefully some of them are new fans will know me through this program. So, yeah. Did Sing Mine and Song change something as well? Nothing as drastic as actually the Dutch version of that TV show did. So Beste Zangers really kick-started my solo career, whereas Sing Mine and Song was much more local. And because there's nothing to be found online of it, they keep everything to themselves because it's pay TV. It didn't really have that impact worldwide. I know a lot of fans, a lot of you guys too, that do not live in Germany or Switzerland or Austria simply cannot see it, and yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. Of course, I do understand that not everybody that don't understand German will want to hear German songs, but still, it gave another view on me, and it would have been very nice if it was more. It was easier to see it. I see a lot of people writing unicaat. Yeah. So is that a favorite then? Because it's good to know which ones you guys would like me to do. Freunde as well. I like that one too. Quite the challenge to sing her music. Elif's music. Different stuff for me. Call You Home. Yeah, I like that too. Ooh, it goes so fast. Unicat as well, and Unicat. Freunden anfassen. Mauern. I guess we all got them now, almost. Anfassen, mauern. Yeah. Yeah, While Love Died, how Johannes did it. Yeah, I like that one too. That was beautiful. Oh. Someone here is asking if I miss Marco. Yeah, of course I do. I miss how he was. I'm not sure how he is today. He really changed. But yeah, the good years that we had, I do miss that. Yeah. Well, Hannes joined us for a bit. He's a big part of this too. That's nice to hear. I'll definitely let him know and ask for him to join maybe on the next one. Here's someone asking if Thomas heard the Nightwish songs and what his opinion. Yeah, we listened together actually to the versions of the Nightwish songs, and yeah, he thought it was really funny to hear. And yeah, I mean, like Sleeping Sun became a whole different song. The only thing it had in common was the name. And the theme, but the music and the melodies and everything changed, which is a bit more than just an interpretation in that sense, but it was still fun to hear. And he was much impressed with what Kelvin did with Storytime, making it so personal. And yeah, so definitely we watched it together, and it's fun. Mm-hmm. Here's a question: if I know any French songs? No, so sorry, not really. How's Big Brother Troy? He's doing good, very good, healthy and kicking. enjoying his time as a grandfather. If I will offer some ticket upgrades, acoustic sessions, or meet and greets for the solo concerts, I'm actually working on ideas there. Yes, indeed, I am. If I'm still in touch with the guys and ladies from Sing Mine and Song, we have this group app where we keep each other posted and, wish each other Happy Christmas and Happy New Year and stuff like that. So it's still a little bit active, which is really nice. Yeah. All right. So I'm a bit curious, since we now have the shows that we have announced. I was wondering to which one of those shows you guys are coming. I'd love to know. If it's in the Netherlands or in Germany or in Switzerland or in Austria or multiple. In Berlin and Den Haag. Nice. Whoa, okay. I'm gonna be seeing you guys. Super nice. God, if you would see this, the tempo of my screen here, it's really funny. 2 minutes to type out. Okay. Oh, this is so much fun. Yeah, we have to have a bit of a FLOORWORLD meeting there. If I would not have been, losing so much time in the last months on the things that happened, I think those things would already be up and running. There are more things like that, but there's still time. It would be wonderful to be able to have a little FLOORWORLD get together somehow. Now I have to go. Goodbye, Annie. I will soon also break off our little chat. But it was so nice to sit here with you once again and pick up FLOORWORLD live chats in 2023 in this brand new year, celebrating the first year of FLOORWORLD and of course Invincible. There's so many fun things planned this year. It's really wonderful. So now the last preparations of getting the album released are getting done, and you more and more get to see where we have been working on for months and years. And then comes the shows. Of course, in June we have a lot of festivals with Nightwish still coming. And in July, we'll start rehearsing for the new album, but not before I do a nice little festival in the Netherlands. And, well, then comes the second half. So there's lots happening. So I'm really looking forward to see you guys in all those shows that you guys have been writing down. And I hope we can do a live chat very soon once again. I don't think I dare to do anything without Hannes being near, because I just jinxed the software, as I said earlier. The stuff that usually opens this whole thing just basically said yesterday that it had a problem, and then it had another problem and another problem, and it just didn't want to work. So we kicked it off and we downloaded again. I could have thought of that maybe yesterday, but we downloaded another program instead that should have done it and didn't do it either. So I'm very happy it's just working now. I want to thank you guys so much for being a part of this world, for making it happen. And of course, a huge thanks to Gerwin, our headmaster, God, what word do we have again? The Godfather. Yes, the Godfather of FLOORWORLD. I know he's super proud too of everything that's happening. He's thrilled to see how everything is coming alive. You can have an idea, you can make things, you can create things, but it's never going to work. if not for group effort. And that's where Floor World is at its strongest and best, at least in the digital world. So it's wonderful to see that you guys have already been meeting and hanging in the actual world. And in this coming year, I think we're going to be doing more of that. That would be super nice. So big shout out to you guys and to Gerwin. And have a wonderful, well, Sunday evening for me anyway, and everyone who's on this time zone or somewhat on this time zone. Maybe for some of you guys it's just the beginning of the day, or it's already Monday morning. Wherever you are, thank you for joining. Thank you for your love, commitment, and energy in Floor World. And hopefully we'll see each other very soon, either in the digital Floor World or in the actual real world. All right, guys, I'm seeing all your reactions. Good to see you so much. Take good care. I'm gonna this is me ending, finding the end of the stream button. I found the end of the stream button. Bye. Of course, it's not working. Yeah.